Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, that is Automation with Arnab. Hello, I am Arnab. So in my videos I have got so many comments that people are asking me to do a video on how to do automation on real device and also how to create the real life automation scenarios. Okay, so today I am going to create the tutorial on that one only. Okay, so today I'll create a real life automation scenarios, try to give a demonstration on that one and using the real device. Okay, so here the tools and technologies I am going to use. Okay, so as an automation tool I am going to use Appium, testing framework I am going to use TestNG, build tool Maven, language Java, ID IntelliJ, and application I am going to use YouTube here, and also that the platform is going to be Android. Okay, so I have created so many tutorial videos in where you can get the detailed idea on these things, that how to learn automation, actually how to start with your automation journey with Appium. Okay, so here I'm not going to go in detail, but I'm trying to give the brief idea on each and everything, so that if anyone newcomer and also who are new in automation, so also they can follow this tutorial also. Okay, so let's start. So first what you have to do, that you have to make sure that your device is connected with your laptop or computer with a USB cable, a proper USB cable. And what you have to do, that go to your settings in your device. Okay, from anywhere you can go to your settings. Okay, so go to your settings, search for build number. Okay, build number. Okay, based on your device, so based on your company of manufacturer company, it may vary where you can find this one. Mostly you will find this build number under the about phone. Okay, find the build number, tap on the build number 7 times. Okay, to turn on the developer options. First, to use a more real device for automation, you have to turn on the developer options. So how to turn on the developer option? You have to tap on build number 7 times. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So it is not working for me. It is showing that no need, you are already a developer. If you are already a developer, so it will show in your device. Okay, so then go to developer options. Okay, this one also you will find the different places. For me it is showing under the system and advanced. Okay, open the developer option, turn on the USB debugging. It is turned on for me. Okay, so once you turn on that USB debugging, open the command prompt, type this command adb. Okay, so before this using this adb command, make sure that you have installed Android Studio and Java, and you have already set the environment variable for Java home and Android home, and also you have set the path for to use the adb commands. Okay, so how to set these things, or how to make sure that your system is ready, please see my video tutorial. Okay, to how to set up the environment and all. I will give the link of that video tutorial in my in this video description. Okay, so type the command adb devices. So once you type this one, if you are using the device first time, you will not get this one, that list of the device, attach the list of the device. You will get a command prompt in your device. Okay, pop-up will come, will ask you to trust the device. Okay, trust this computer actually. Okay, once you click on OK, so after that you have to run this command again. So on that time you will get the device name, like just like that. Okay, next is that make sure the application is installed in your device. Okay, for me I am going to use YouTube. You guys can try with YouTube, Skyscanner, or any other application. Okay, also you guys can follow me. Okay, next is that make sure that IDE is installed. Okay, in your device. Okay, or in your computer actually. Okay, and from the scratch I am just showing you that once you open your IDE, it can be IntelliJ or it can be Eclipse also. You guys can follow, guys can use Eclipse also. Okay, but for here I am going to use IntelliJ. Go to File, New, Project. As I already mentioned that I am going to use Maven here as a build tool. Choose Maven archetype, give your project name, create, tap on create, project will get created. Okay, again I am telling that all these things I have already created a tutorial on all of these things, so you guys can see those tutorials also. Okay, once you create the project, okay, add these things in your POM, these dependencies. Okay, that testng and the Appium, and here I am going to use Java client version 8. Okay, I will upload this code base and will share with you guys so that you guys can get the dependencies from my code base. Okay, next is that you have to make sure that you have installed Appium GUI server and Appium inspector. Okay, I will provide the link in the video description. From there you guys can install the Appium GUI server and the Appium inspector. So from I think Appium 1.20 onwards, Appium dismantle the Appium inspector from the Appium GUI server. You have to install Appium inspector separately. Okay, now what we have to do, that we have to identify the app details. How to identify the app details? So open the application in your device. For me it is YouTube. Okay, make sure that your device is connected with through the USB to your computer. Go to command prompt, type this command adb shell dumpsys activities pipe grep mResumedActivity. Okay, I will share this command with you guys through the video description. Enter this one, so you will get the details that first this part, this com.google.android.youtube, this is your package name and this is the activity name. So activity means the screen you are seeing. You can see that for your application which is opened screen, that is active, that is called activity, and the whole package, the application package, is that this is the first one. Okay, so you will need these two things to start automation using Appium. Okay, now next thing is that make sure that Appium server GUI server is installed in your device, and also Appium inspector also. Open Appium GUI server. It will take some time. Once it will open, change this IP address to loopback IP. Start the server. So it will start the server. Some pending request is there, that's why it's showing like this for me. Don't worry about it. Okay, then open the Appium inspector. Oh, it's already opened. Let's close this. It will also take some time to open. Okay, once it will open, make sure that you are going to add the remote host, that the Appium server IP, that is the loopback IP and the port, and also make sure that you add /wd/hub, because we are using Appium 1.0 actually. You can see that Appium 1.2.22.3 is the latest one, I think. Okay, and after that, as if you have idea, so you guys know that we have to use some desired capabilities to connect the application, or if you are new to automation, so I am giving a very brief thing. So we have to give some set of, what I can say, that key value pairs, key value things, that is called capabilities, to connect with the device. What we have to give, that what we have to tell the Appium server that okay, The platform name means it is Android or iOS or Windows. We have to say that okay, this is the platform name, this is the device, okay, and this is the application details, okay. And we are not going to reset the application, means Appium by default resetting the application, okay. So these three, four, five things we are giving as a once we are try to connect through the Appium, because we have to connect through this Appium server with the application. We have to make a we have to establish a connection, okay, to use this application, automate this application actually. So next thing is that why Appium inspector is required. Appium inspector is required to identify the elements, means these are the elements actually. Suppose we have to click on this search button, okay. So in terms of automation, these things we are calling that these are elements, okay. The icon, you can say the buttons, the input fields, all these things are element, okay. So if we have to, suppose you have to tap on that link, that search icon, so this an element. So first we have to identify some way, right, to make sure that okay, this is the correct thing, we are going to click on that one, okay. To identify those things we need this Appium inspector, okay. Now next thing is that what we have to do, that through that capabilities I have said that we are going to access the application to identify the elements, okay. Those elements we will use in our code, okay. So some capabilities I have already saved, those things I will going to use. As I already told you guys that automation name, we have to tell that okay, this is the automation name. These all are present in the Appium documentation, you guys can check, okay. Next is that platform name, the device name, no reset, app activity and app package, okay. So first is that platform name Android, you have to give. Automation name UI Automator 2. Why this is mentioned, this is already provided by the Appium documentation, that's why we are going to use this one. Device name, from where we will get the device name, as already I have shown you guys that type the adb devices, you will get the device name. This is your device name, okay. Next is already clear, told you guys that why we have to use this one, this no reset. Next is that app package and app activity, already I have showed that, but how to get the app package and app activity. This is our app package, this is the activity, okay. I'm going to save here. You guys can from here, and also make sure that you are checking this box, okay. Why? Because you have to told Appium inspector that okay, we are going to use Appium for automation to connect the device, that's why it is saying it will add this prefix with the capabilities. Now click on the start session, it will create the session. So if the application is already open, it will close the application, and after that it will relaunch the application again, okay. You guys can see that. So this is the screen where you can find the elements actually. Refreshing, I am refreshing, so it will take the current device screen. You guys can see that this is my current device screen, okay. Next is that I'm giving a very brief idea. So what it is doing, that it is taking a dump of the particular screen of the application, and dump means the XML dump actually. Based on that it will try to find, okay. So once you first what we have to do, that we have to identify that app is opened or not. So I will identify this one, this icon. So this icon, once you click on tap on this icon, so here you can get the details. It is already showing that find by selector, okay. I am assuming that you guys have an idea on, I'm mentioning again that on how to use Appium or Selenium, something like that. If you are new, it's a bit tough for you to start with this video, but still I'm trying to explain little bit, okay. So this id or xpath we have to use to interact with this element. Okay, to use this element, so we are going to use this xpath. Okay, let's copy it. Okay, so I think as of now it's clear to you guys that how to get the elements and all. Next part is that we'll start our automation coding. Now you have to create a I have already shown you guys how to create the project and how to add the dependencies in your POM file. Now you have to create a class that just create a Java class. I have created the Java class under the tutorial package. Okay, test scenario 01. Okay, as I already mentioned that I am going to use here testng as a testing framework, so there will be no main method. Okay, first you have to declare I'll going to declare a class level variable that is called Appium driver. That the class variable is driver, the type is that Appium driver. So it's asking me to add the import the class actually for Appium driver. If you hover your mouse, it will show that what you have to add import. ID will help you to import the proper class. Okay, next is that you have to take a testing scenario for you. Okay, from your manual test cases you can identify that which is automatable. Okay, that's your job. You have to identify, you have to discuss with your team lead or team manager, okay, test manager, that these test scenarios are automatable so that we can start automation with these things. Sorry, for me the test scenario will be that we will launch the YouTube application, we will search for a video, okay, and we will tap on that video and we'll check that we'll get some information. Okay, we'll validate the you can say the title of the video, okay, something like that. So first is that we have to launch the application. So to launch the application, okay, so we'll place that launch application part under the before test because it will be same for all the test scenarios, you can say test methods. Okay, if you don't have idea on testng, please make sure that you get some idea on testng. Okay, so I'll write a method create not create launch app. So you have to give the annotation, proper annotation for testng. It is called before test. So this method will run before the test method. Okay, here I am going to write the add the code to launch the application. Means first we have to what we have to do that launch the application means that we have to create the driver, Appium driver. Okay, we have to create the connection with the application means, okay, you have to create the Appium driver means that it will create the connection through the Appium server with the application which is installed in the real device. Okay, so this is the code I am going to use. So sorry, not this one. So what is this? So This is the new way to declare the Appium driver. The old way is different, little bit different. So how it is working and what is this, you have to watch my video. Okay, I'll give the video link in the description. Okay, so here you have to add the device name, same thing just like whatever we have done for the Appium inspector. You have to add the app package, you have to add the app activity. Okay, node set you have to give, and this is the Appium URL, server URL for us, and we have to pass these options, the UI automator options we have used. Okay, you have already checked that the UI automator we have used for the UI Appium inspector. You guys can remember that I have used the automation name as a UI automator. That's why I am using here UI automator 2 options. Okay, and this is the implicit weight I have given. So once we create this driver, actually it will launch the application. We don't have to launch the application separately. So that's why I have given this one as a before test. Each and every time any test method you will create, test method means that where you will write your test scenarios, test steps actually. So before that it will run this one. Okay, and I am adding another method which will be after test. So after test it will close the application. Close app. What it will do, driver dot quit I am doing, and I am giving the and adding the annotation after test. Now I am going to write the actual test method. Search videos. Okay, and I am going to add the test annotation for this method. Okay, so once we launch the application, what thing we are validating through in the manual, you have already the manual test steps, but suppose what we are doing that we are ensuring that app is launched properly. Okay, how we will ensure that one? So once we launch the application, from the very first screen, this is my very first screen once I launch the YouTube. So I will validate the YouTube logo. Okay, so from this logo what I will do that one, I will take any of the element details, ID or XPath through this one. Suppose I will take the XPath. So I will validate that I will successfully find that particular element or not. Okay, so what I will do that, I will write an if condition and try to write all of these things under try catch block. Okay, if driver dot find element, it will accept by things. Okay, by dot XPath. Okay, inside the XPath I'll paste that XPath I got from the Appium inspector. So it is throwing error because it will return the web element. Okay, so dot is displayed. Okay, that method there is a method with on any element that you can try with the element. You can try directly, you can store this find element, it will return a web element into a web element object, a variable. After that you can try this one, but I'll suggest that directly we can use this one, driver dot find element. Inside the find element you will give the by thing, by dot XPath, because I am going to use XPath here to identify the element. Dot display method, it will make sure that it will give you idea that okay, app is open properly. You can write a console print, or if you are going to use any report, you can use this one. To create a proper thing, you will need a proper framework for that one. So how to create the framework, you can watch my video, separate video I have shown there, how to create a framework and how to use that one. Here I'll show you that how to automate a single scenario in a single file, okay, with TestNG and Appium. Launched successfully. Okay, once app is launched, if anything it will not able to find the application, it will throw the exception, it will catch here. Okay, next is that we will tap on this search icon. Okay, we got the XPath for this one. Try what find element XPath. Again we can directly tap on that one. .click method is there, so it will click on that one. Once it will click, what is happening in real life, once we click on this one, this search box will come. So this is another page. Okay, so we can refresh this one. Okay, from here we can get this XPath. It will be difficult to use this XPath. Here I will going to use ID, which is unique here. The XPath, you guys can see that it's very big, okay, and it's not an relative XPath, it's an absolute XPath. We are not going to use this one. So next is that try what find element by .id send keys. Send keys, I'm going to use send keys method to type something. Okay, next is that we have to type something that we will search. Okay, that will be automation Arnab. Okay, let's try to search this one. So it will show like this. So I am refreshing this Appium inspector so that we can get the latest dump. So this is the thing. Once we click on this one, so it's not giving us okay, we are getting the ID, got the ID, or I'm just showing you how to create the XPath. Okay, just take the class, open a notepad, give /. I have a tutorial video how to create the XPath in detail. You guys can see that video to get idea, to learn how to create the XPath. Okay, I'm using the class name here and the text here to create the XPath. Okay, that is @ we have to get @ with @ and the attribute name, that is text here, and inside the single colon I am going to use this one. Okay, I am copying this one. I am checking that it's valid. I have written the correct XPath or not. From this search for the element from this text box, choose the proper strategy from here, paste your XPath, search for it. You will get that it is the XPath is able to find the any element or not. Once you find this one, that one element it has been found, click on that element, it will highlight in the left panel with the blue color. Okay, so it's correct AutomationWithArnab. I have to write in here. Next is that I have to tap on that one. Okay, let's check that from here only we are able to tap on we are able to click on that one not element or not. Click on this tap element, so you guys can see that it's able to tap. Okay, and it's already refreshed. Okay, and we will tap on the channel. Okay, go inside the channel. Here you can say this one. We can use the ID. Same thing, we can check from here. It's able to find, and also checking that we are able to tap on that one or not. Yes, we are able to tap on that one, and from here we will get these things. Okay, next screen is coming. Once we click on that one, driver dot find element by dot id, use this one. Okay, I am giving some hard weight here. This is not recommended, but sometimes we have to use these things, some hard weight. Why I am using here? Because once we click tap on the searched text, it is taking some time, okay, to load the to give the search result actually. That's why. Once we get this one, we'll tap on this one. Next, what will happen from here? Okay, as I said that we'll find the video and we'll tap on a video. Suppose we'll tap on this first video, this one. Okay, this one. There is nothing to, sorry, there is no unique thing. Okay, so from here in the app source you will try to find this one. Okay, once you tap on this one, there is nothing. Go to try to this view, nothing is there. No. So for this case you have to write a bit complicated XPath. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so suppose you have to tap on this first video. Okay, so we don't have any unique thing here. Okay, so how we can go there? You can see that this element, this recycle view, has an ID that is unique. So first we'll try to find this whole recycler view, okay, with this ID. How to find that one? Open a notepad. I am showing here how to create the complicated XPath. Okay, please be careful here. I am taking the class here. Next I'm going to use this ID. Okay, I'm not using the ID directly. We are using ID as an attribute to create the XPath. Okay, the ID is attribute for this class recycler view. Okay, let's first check that we are able to find this recycler view or not with using this XPath. No, we are not able to find this using this this ID. Okay, let's use the resource ID. Sorry, let's use the resource ID. This is resource ID. The attribute name is actually resource ID. My mistake, I have used ID. There is nothing called ID in Android. Resource is SOURCE. Okay, let's use this XPath. Perfectly, it's able to find this recycler view. Next is that we will go inside this one. So first is that this is the channel thing, it's not required. Next is that the upload, here you can see in the left panel this upload text bar. Next is that this is the first view. There is multiple view is available for the multiple thing. Okay, so first view group we need. So this is the view group. we are going to use this class. We are going inside that one, that's why we are giving slash. This one, if we use this one, we will find 4 thing. You can see that 4 element it has been found. First is this one, second this one, third this one, fourth is this one, all the visible 4 view group. So we have to use this first one. So what we can do, that we can use the index one. Let's check that it is working or not. Perfect. Using this index we can tap on that one, that first element. Okay, let's try here. Perfect. The video is getting started, I can see here. Okay, once we tap on this one, again I'm adding a hard sleeve weight here. Don't follow these things, I'm not recommending this. To just create the demo I am using this one. Try to use the explicit weight here, try to add the explicit weight, okay, for your proper automation. XPath sorry. Once it's opened, we will validate this text. Let's see that we are getting anything or not. Okay, once we tap on this one, this expand description, this one, we are tapping on that icon to expand that one, this one. Now it's already refreshed, we will get the details. Okay, okay, we can get the how many likes, how many views, what is the date I have published this video. You can get all the details. Okay, we will capture those things. So how many likes we will get. Okay, to get this one we have to create another unique thing. Okay, unique video, sorry, unique video I am talking, unique XPath. So I'll use this one as a reference. Okay, this element, this automation with Arnab. Okay, or okay, or we can use the same thing, the recycler view. Okay, let's use this one. Okay, the same XPath we can use, but it will find the multiple view group, 1 2 3. We have to use this view group, the view group 1. Perfect, this is the view group. Okay, we have to go inside the view group, another view group, and so inside that one there is multiple view group is there. You can see that in the left panel it's highlighting once I am clicking on that one. Okay, so second, third and fourth, it will give me the answer of how many likes, how many views, and published date. Okay, so till what we have created. Okay, we are tapping on that expand description, and then what we will do that we'll find element dot xpath. Okay, we'll capture this element as a likes element and giving the element variable name. Oops, sorry. And let's first check this one. Perfect. And I'm going to print the likes. Likes in dot get text. Okay, it will return the, oh sorry, there is no text for this element. We have to return the content description. So there is a method get attribute with the attribute is content description. Okay, so this is our, as of now, the test scenarios I have written, the test steps I have added. Let's run this code. Let's see what will happen. Okay, right click on this one, tap on this one, run test scenario 01. Okay, the class name. Let's see what will happen. There is no error in the compilation. It closed the app, it's opened the app, it's started finding. Let's tap on that one, let's go inside that one. No, it's not able to find anything, it closes. Okay, perfect. Let's check from where it's okay. Okay, so we directly added the expand description. Okay, this is the result. Okay, so I forgot to tap on add the steps. Tap on that video. Okay, by dot xpath. So once you run on that one, so this API, connection with this Appium inspector and the Appium server got lost. You have to close the session, quit the session and close the inspector, and you have to start the session again. Please listen carefully. I'm telling again that once you run your automation code, so this session get closed, you have to quit the session and end the inspector, and you have to start the session again. Okay, so what I'm doing that, okay, I have be there in the screen in manually, and I have refreshed here. I'm checking that it's able to find the correct, the first one. Let's check that this is the correct XPath or not. Perfect. You have to add this step here. Once you go inside this video, it will tap on the expand description, then it will fetch the like element. It will get the like elements. From the like elements, it will print the content description. Okay, perfect. Let's run this code again. disk is passed. No, there is again there is a failure is there. Sorry, again my mistake. I forgot to tap on that one. Just find that clicking just find that element. I'm not clicking on that one. Okay, so that's why there is an error. Okay, let's run this one. So why this is showing as a pass? Because I have written all these things inside the try catch block. Okay, I'm running the code again. Perfect, you guys can see that likes of the video is 3 likes. Okay, so this is one scenario, and this is the way how you can start your automation, write your automation code for the real life test scenarios. Okay, with the real device. Here I have used the real Android device, and this is the real life application, the YouTube, and you can start automation with this one. So that's it. If you have any doubt on this video, just do a comment. I will try to answer that one, and you guys start with your own application, or you can also follow this video and you can use YouTube also to practice for this to practice your automation coding skill, automation skills actually. Okay, if you are facing any challenge, just do a comment on this video, and thank you. And if you like this video, please share with others, and also if you have and you are starting with automation, please have a look on the other videos also, and please subscribe my channel also. Thank you.